Hello there, in case you're just joining us, the program remains Morning Spectrum, coming to you live from RSTV here in Port Harcourt. This is another round of discussion time. Let's just have it. I know that usually people want to see things happening. They want to be entertained in different ways. They want to know what's happening in terms of football, movies, children's cartoons, different things, whatever you do. They just want the entertainment. They just want information, enlightenment rolling from hour to hour, from day to day. Now, there is this, I don't know how many people have heard of them, but this is an opportunity, if you haven't, to know about them. As I introduce my guest for this segment, he's going to tell us so much about them, about what they do, what they stand for, and what you stand to benefit from them. Meanwhile, I'm Otuna here as Zumwena. I still remain that. And of course, my guest this morning is Zik Ogolo. Zik Ogolo is the Dealership Liaison Executive of Pipul TV. And of course, I'm talking about Pipul TV. So he's going to tell us all we need to know about Pipul TV. Meanwhile, Zik Ogolo, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So let's start off. The first thing anybody will ask is, what's that? What's Pipul TV? So you tell us, what is it?
Pipul TV is an IPTV that delivers live channels and video box office to individuals without riding on our normal existing terrestrial or direct satellite. This is a pure IPTV service.
What's IPTV?
Internet protocol. Actually, the streaming, the decoder rides on an existing network. Some of our telcos will partner with them to be able to carry all these live programs, live channels and video on demand. Also cut across educational program, because I think we need that most now since children are at home, to deliver to our respective clients. Is a first of its kind in the world. First, there's other IPTVs in the business, but they all have an app where you can pay. After paying your subscription, you are now source their app and log in and start watching. And you must suffer difficulties in the streaming, maybe having a kind of buffering and all that.
For so long.
Yes. But our system can work as low as 2G. 2G is an edge network, which you can find anywhere in the country. But when you have it on 3G, 4G, and all that, you have a fantastic...
so I don't need an app for it?
No, you don't need the app. All you need is a decoder, which we have before us here.
Okay, this is a decoder.
Yes, I can also open one for you to see.
No, go ahead.
Okay. It's a standalone decoder. It does not use dish or antenna. This is just what you need to have. Then pay your subscription. What's
the other thing? Is that the remote?
That's the remote.
Okay.
Actually, we intend rolling out an audio command remote. But if you do that now, it will be somehow difficult for people to...
Okay, that's the decoder there.
That's the decoder, yes.
Okay.
Now you find it difficult for people to, some people will find it difficult to be used to it. So we started with this. After this, we are heading somewhere. Actually, you don't need any other thing, any other connection. All you need is just a power supply. Power supply, HDMI.
So everything is in this box now?
Yes. This is just what you need.
Okay.
The next thing they will put inside is a SIM. It's SIM enabled.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's SIM enabled. Actually, we are carrying this network presently with 9 mobile service. But we also intend to go further than that. But 9 mobile has been giving us a very, very good platform to run this business.
Okay, that's marketing now. We're talking about
Pipul
TV here.
Yes. So,
but if it's SIM enabled, means we can use any SIM at all.
For now, really. If you use any other SIM outside 9 mobile, you have to bear the cost of your data.
Okay.
But we're giving you 9 mobile SIM and configure it. Anything about data is sorted out.
Okay, so if somebody buys it, it comes with a SIM. You supply the SIM.
Yes, yes. And a proper registration will be made because of your complete information will be attached to the SIM and all that. So that Someone else will not use it and play pranks. Okay. But the service, the content we have here is we cut across movies, sports, VOD. Presently, we have close to 200 and something channels in it. We also have close to 6,000 movies in it. Then we have an educational program from primary school to university. You can take any course, any subject, any topic, practical or theory.
This is very portable. So yeah, how does it run now? With this, you connect to your television or what?
There's an HDMI.
Okay.
Where you also have an AV. The AV of this decoder is as sharp as HDMI. This decoder can actually stream up to 4K.
Wow.
It can stream up to 4K. What you just need to do is, after your purchase,
take it easy there. Just take it easy.
After your purchase, you just plug your HDMI to your TV.
Okay. This one now goes straight to the TV.
Yes, back of your TV.
Okay.
On the side. Then this is a power supply.
Okay.
You put it, power it, you are good to go.
Just that.
That's all. In fact,
just that.
That's all.
Okay. What of renewal of a subscription?
Actually,
because from what you have explained, it's quite easy. All you need just to get this, and
we also make that easy by creating an account for you. You can make your payment online. You don't need to even see the man that you buy the decoder from again, because in terms of registration, all your information is put in there. They create an account for you, give you a login code. So whenever you want to make your payment, you just log into their platform and make your payment straight away. So you don't even need to walk out from your house. This is just fantastic for you to use based on this situation we have now. So other networks, you can walk out and order to start making your payment. But this, you can make it from your house. So that is it in terms of payment. Then this decoder can also work as a router.
Okay.
It can carry up to 254 devices to browse. Presently, you can browse with it. We actually give an enticement based on this situation we have. If you have this decoder now, you have a free unlimited data to browse.
Wow.
You just on the hotspot. If you on the hotspot of this decoder, you link it to your phone, you are good to go.
Okay, now I'm just thinking, I hope this is not going to be short-lived. You know, something good comes, everybody goes for it, and after a while it just fizzles out.
No, actually, we didn't just start this business this year. We have been working on this platform for past 4 years. You know what it takes to start up a business in Nigeria? I think is very, very difficult. Banks are not interested. They're not even talking to you. They are just waiting for you to stabilize for them to
before they come in.
They visit you. So this is just collective effort by good Nigerian youths to be able to do something different from what others are doing. If you go out of this country, you will see most of the things they are using. People are not actually comfortable by running wires here and there in their house. I can assure you that this service is here to stay. Before we go for this business, we actually make an inquiry. Why did others fail? Okay, let me give you, for instance, High TV. High TV was built to recover their investment in 3 years. They recovered their investment in 4 months. But why did they fail? I don't want to go into that issue again.
Yeah, because that would just look like running down someone else's business, and it doesn't sound good at all. Yeah.
So this decoder can also it can also install it in your car while you drive. Your kids can watch. What can power this decoder is 5 amps. Wow. So the power from your battery bank can actually power this decoder. Okay. So while you are traveling home or you are visiting or whatever, your kids can be able to follow their programs on it. We intend to have all the television channels in Nigeria in this decoder.
All. Is
all.
That possible? Is that achievable?
Yes. Presently, we have 200 and something. We are already paid for 500 live channels. It's just this pandemic that is holding us not to upload all. But as soon as this pandemic phases out, we are going to put it. Then the idea is, if you have a Pipul TV, you don't need to have a second decoder in your house. You don't even need to put a TV local antenna.
With this, you can just access anyone.
If you are Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Sokoto, Maiduguri, whatever.
You want to know what's happening in your
yes,
area.
Not just to put all the national TVs or the state TVs, even the private TV stations will be on it. Like in River State, they have more than up to 6 of them or so. All will be here.
Wow.
So, and Pipul TV cut across Nigeria. If you're in US or any European country, you can access this because you can stream our channels.
Wow.
But what it will cost you is your data. But within Nigeria is data free.
Okay. Now, what's your purchase fee like? I know that when things like this come up, especially now that you're trying to get so many people, let's not believe that the price could just be minimal, could just be affordable, and before we know it, it skyrockets. I don't know if you would want to. Would you mind telling us the amount?
Yes. Actually, when we started this project 4 years ago, we intend to sell this decoder at a rate of 5,000.
Okay.
But when we went to China and said this is what we want to produce, before then anyway, we actually looked for a sample of IPTV. We can't find anyone. We didn't find anyone. So all you see was built from the scratch. So when we went to China to produce this and all that, so they look at they're actually not talking to us. So they brought out a table and threw a white cloth on it. Say, what do you want? They say, you want a Wi-Fi in it? Fine. Wi-Fi, this is the amount of Wi-Fi, $11. What do you want? You want it to have a hotspot. You want it to have this, this is that, $7. So before we calculate all this, we want to sell a decoder rate of 5,000. So it's what it is running up to work for something thousand and all that.
Wow.
So it's we didn't be able to cope with that transaction. So we're trying to run a partnership with them, which actually they declined by believing that Nigerians cannot afford it. So we left and approached another company after more discussion and all that. So we'll be able to manage and come up with this. This decoder, the price of this decoder is 25,000 naira.
25,000.
Yes, that's the purchase price, and the subscription of a month is 3,500.
Flat rate.
Flat rate, yes. All these packages
so
are...
it's not like somebody can pay 1,000 naira, somebody can pay maybe
No,
naira.
There's not becoming.
The flat rate is 3,000.
Yes, it's a flat rate. You don't have packages in it, because if you also place it in that form, you will end up coming to the stage where some people will enjoy and some people will not also enjoy. Then we all intend to sell this decoder before at rate of 5,000, and in fact the subscription by then we are looking at 1,500, because this actually built for students.
Okay.
Students are more likely going to have it, because even at a point where you don't have time to go for your lectures, you can be at home and take any subject or any topic that was they have in school. You can ask your friends or anything. You can go find it in this decoder and take lecture about it.
Let it not be that it's going to distract them from doing the needful.
No, it won't. I can tell you that I know some people find it difficult to jot down things they are taught, but it can come back to this for it, and have the same thing, even more than what we are taught in school. So this actually built for every home that have light to have it. Okay. So our slogan is actually "We'll gather day." And we are looking at it that at a stage, if there is a specific channel that people are looking at that this must supposed to be here, just go to our site, pass the information and all that.
And you get it there.
We'll have it for you.
Okay, so basically this goes for 25,000 naira, and at the end of the month, to renew your subscription, 3,000 naira.
3,500.
3,500. Well, you just said, you said 3,000. No, 500 has come on it.
No, 3,500. If you even look at go to our site, go to advert on TV, it's 3,500.
Okay, how can one reach you? Where is your office in Port Harcourt here? How can you be reached?
Okay, we have our dealers. We have one at Moji, we have one at Rukpoku, We'll have at D-Line, Okomoko Street. We'll have at Job. But the best way of reaching us is you go to our site, you check the outlet there, you see the closest one to you. But in terms of calling us on a number, I can give you a number to call.
I'm saying www.pipul.tv.
.tv.
Okay.
www.people.tv.
.tv.
.people.tv.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Then you can call us on 0803 760 3133.
Take the number again.
0803 760 3133.
Okay. I believe with that number you can be reached. One more time before we leave here, you take that number so that people can, I know they would want to call you to find out, because after now, when this whole coronavirus thing is over, people would want to relax and enjoy themselves, because a lot of persons just need the entertainment. You know, we just want to keep going. If it's in form of education, entertainment, whatever it is, let's just keep going. And it's quite portable. I tell you, that's the thing I like about it. It's just portable.
Thank you very much.
So let's hear the number one more time.
0803 760 3133.
All right. So apart from these offices, these dealers you've mentioned, you don't have a central office in Port Harcourt?
No,
where
you have. Well, actually, what we did is to be able to reduce the cost of running this service.
Okay.
We intend to have only 2 offices.
Okay.
Then our dealers and distributors run our service centers. Like in River State, we have dealers, although the dealer have not, because of this pandemic, is shut down for now, but our sales outlets are on, which is the agents. Now, if you tie down the whole offices that made up the in the state, in the whole state, on this platform, you will end up increasing the subscription.
Okay.
So we're actually trying to reduce even the 3,500 you can see there as a subscription. We're also working hard to be able to make sure we bring it down.
Please do.
No, we definitely will do that.
Please do.
Who will do that?
Because I'm thinking that the 3,500 is quite high.
Actually, I agree with you.
Because a lot of persons will tell you that their own subscription they do for 1,000 naira or less, or a little above 1,000 naira.
The point is that what is the content in it?
Okay.
No, what is the content? I know a service in Nigeria that charges you 400 naira per movie.
Okay.
We are giving you 19,800 movies to watch free.
All right, no problem. You come back. When you come back, maybe on a later date, we're going to throw our phone lines open so that you can talk to people.
I'll still be on air tomorrow.
Yes, that's why I said you will come back. And when you do, the lines will be open so that you can talk to people, because I know that with what you have explained now, a lot of persons would want to know. They would want to know how to reach you. They would want to buy. You know, we like, it doesn't matter. Nigerians are used to suffering and smiling.
Yes,
we just want to relax and enjoy ourselves. All right. I've been talking with Zik Ogolo.
No, with this, we don't suffer again.
Oh, okay. Zik Ogolo is a Dealership Liaison Executive or Pipul TV. And you've just heard him out on their services and how beneficial these can be to you. So if you want the education, if you want the information, you want the entertainment, then you can just reach out. One more time, that number for the last time.
0803 760 3133.
All right. With that number, you can call them and know how to reach them. Of course, when the pandemic is over, especially if you're in an area where the executive order has placed a total lockdown. Right. Thank you so much for coming this morning. We hope when you come again, we'll be able to allow people to call in and ask you questions, because when things like this happen, a lot of persons are yearning. They want to know better. They want to understand better what you're talking about. And it's been Morning Spectrum on the station. I want to thank you so much for being part of it for today. Remember to join us tomorrow on a fresh episode. I'm Otuna here as winner. Do have a beautiful day.